All right, guys, we'll see you on Northern Waters.
In the southern Arctic Ocean lies an archipelago of Caledonian granite. Frigid and foreboding, these frozen rocks and sparse fauna will shortly become unwilling witnesses to the rigours of naval combat. This is Northern Waters. Northern Waters is a 42 by 42 kilometre domination-style map with 3 cap points running in a line from west to east. The Alpha cap is on the left, Bravo is in the centre, and Charlie is on the right. Capture Area Alpha is isolated from the map centre by 2 large islands along the eastern edge. These islands provide limited cover for radar cruisers who may want to deploy nearby, while a narrow channel connects the cap to the middle of the map. In the centre, Cap Bravo contains hard cover in the centre for intrepid destroyer captains hoping to secure control. Just like the Alpha Cap though, there are islands along the eastern edge that provide at least some cover for radar cruisers to defend from. The scattered islands in and around Cap Charlie create challenges on both offence and defence. Not only do they constrict the movement of battleships in the area, they provide places for lighter units to take shelter behind and launch ambushes from. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Northern Waters.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 4 of the North American Finals. This is do or die for 07 as they are down a game. FIM currently in the driver's seat. Zath, talk to me about the FIM lineup.
Oh my god, I was just noticing Yamamoto is in a Des Moines. We've seen him in Smolensk so much. But we've got Ohio, Kremlin, double Des Moines, Venezia, Smolensk. Guys shooting a Smolensk this time. Daring, Shimakaze, and of course the Z52. I'm so excited to see a Z52.
Check it out, baby. Look at that. All right, we'll have a look over the 07 lineup. Now, they've actually cut a destroyer, which is something I don't know that I would have expected from them on this map. Double Montana, triple Des Moines, Hindenburg, Venezia, Summers, and Shimakaze. They are basically going to give away the B cap. They simply don't even care about it, which I guess ultimately kind of makes sense because the Z52 on FIM's lineup is designed to sit in there and hold it with that 6-kilometer hydro and just be like, yeah, what are you going to do? Get in here? I don't think so.
Absolutely. It's also got relatively fast reloading torpedoes. The main guns aren't the greatest, but, you know, that hydro definitely accounts for a lot.
Very much so. Montana, Hindenburg, Des Moines, and Shimakaze headed to A for 07. The rest of their forces, Summers, Venezia, Montana, Des Moines, headed over towards C. Now, Saving My Virginity's Des Moines is doing something a little interesting. He's reversing up to this island on the southeastern edge of the B cap. Not quite sure why he's reversing up that way, but that's what he's doing. A lot of these guys are playing with the fancy space camos on their ships.
You know, I was just going to comment about that earlier, and I think a big reason for that is because it hides the smoke cloud, so it's harder to determine what the speed of ships are.
It does because you don't have the smoke. You also don't have. It's also harder to tell when ships are on fire, right?
Right.
It's that crackly blue stuff. I always hate playing against ships that use this camo because I can never tell if they're on fire or not. It's irritating. Well,
early shells coming in as Virginity radars.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to push Hatsu off the cap. He wasn't really near the cap. He was still a good, I don't know, half a click away from it or more, but that's going to push him back off to the north a bit and delay them there.
You know what's interesting is that Pizza's torpedoes actually might have made it had Virginity held a little bit longer.
Yeah, I wondered, the torpedo salvo I really liked. It would have been brilliant if they hadn't scared the Z52 off. But then again, he might have even has Hydra up already. I don't know.
That's good. That's a good point. We don't see that. We only see when they radar.
Unfortunately, we can only radar is the only consumable that we can see when teams use from this particular view.
Which, by the way, I gotta say, it's pretty awesome that we can see that, and we now have this omnipresent, all-seeing eye view. This really helps. Hats off to Wargaming for putting all that together.
Indeed. The spectator mode in general is quite awesome. It takes a little getting used to, but it works very well. Four minutes gone. MF Jones bagging the A-cap as it looks as if there's pieces of pizza. His Summer's working the bottom end of C, mirrored by Matsukaze's Daring at the top end. Daring not quite on the cap, but will be momentarily. So we see 07, like, they know they have to get maximum value out of these destroyers. They don't have a choice. They only brought 2. They got to get everything they can get out of them. Gaishu setting his Smolensk up on the 10 line as Yamamoto's Des Moines coming in for close support here with Matsukaze's Daring.
I think what they're trying to do is set up a radar trap so they can get Pizza to come in, Yamamoto can radar, and then Gaishu can just open up with Yamamoto supporting too.
Well, yes and no, right? Like, Pieces has got an island there that he can sneak behind. There's the radar coming up now. He can get behind this island very quickly. He knows the Smolensk is over there. The smoke gives it away. The Des Moines has no shots. The only person with shots on him is the Daring right now. Oh, now the Smolensk is taking shots at him.
There's that little bit of lag time before the ship renders after the radar.
That's true. I half expected him to snuggle up to that island, right? If he'd have just gotten close to that island off his stern, he could have just snuggled up there and been... The Smolensk would have never gotten shells over it.
Now, Matsukaze made a slight mistake here. So far, he hasn't paid for it.
He did just then.
Never mind.
He did just then.
He was shooting beyond his smoke, and as soon as the smoke went away, he was spotted for 20 seconds. That was an unnecessary shot on Pizza with a butt gun, and that cost him a large chunk of his health.
Now, speaking of bad things happening, MF Jones down under half, about a third of his HP here over at the A-cap after successfully bagging it. He's got lots of help. It looks as if 07's play is, okay, we've capped A, we've set 2 radar cruisers here, we're going to make sure you never get into this cap again. That seems to be their kind of this message they're sending here.
A is very much like the last game, Sleeping Giant. Once you catch A and you dig in, it's really hard to get out of there.
Right. They are rotating Jones to the center of the map. It looks like he's going to try and go pick up B as Matsukaze now back onto the cap, looking like he's going to try and pick up C. We're only about 6.5 minutes in here as 07 is working a small lead, about 70 points here. Both teams ticking up a cap. Now, it's interesting. Look at FIM's destroyer positions. They've also rotated the Shimakaze to B, and they're pulling Hatsuzuki's Z. It looks like he's headed over to A. And their Kelsier 3 is dumping torpedoes along MF Jones's line of advance. I'm sure they have him RPF'd or something.
Oh, yeah. And look at the follow-up salvo from Hatsuzuki Kai as well.
Oh, saving my virginity. He's now into the cap. Look at this. He's got his stern into the bottom end of this cap here. Can they see him? They can. And there's, like, that's where those torpedoes were going.
Yep.
Torpedoes are there for the Des Moines. They're going to push him out handily. But it doesn't matter because Jones is now into the B cap as well. And they have no way to spot him. They have 2 radars, and their radars are kind of... One covers C very well, and the other one, I don't really think it covers A all that well. It's way back. So Jones ought to be able to pick up B and start building that lead. We'll see what happens here. See if Saving My Virginity is going to dodge all these torps. He does.
I'm sure he's fine, yeah.
Jones does pick up B. 07 starting to grow their lead here. 8 minutes gone. Now, Doyle may have pushed a little too far here. Don't know that, like, these guys don't really need to do much but kind of hold what they got at this stage. PQ coming under some daring spam fire here. Polycat chucking shells into that smoke, looking for a Matsukaze. FIM rotating the Z52 back to B. He'd left the cap, made like kind of looked like he was going to A. Now it looks like they've changed their minds. It looks like he'll be back into the top end of B shortly. Kremlin salvo going in on saving my virginity, but a little bit of damage. Nothing catastrophic.
No, it'll be fine.
I gotta say, Zath, I really like Amatsukaze's position on the top end of C. Look where he is.
Oh, I was just looking.
I love that
Absolutely.
position. Looks really. He's just tucked in there. No torpedoes will ever touch him there. They got to drop shells in on him. They've got radar up on Hatsuzuki in the middle of the B cap now. They're getting shells on him. They're getting resets, but they can't do it forever. The Venezia is chipping in now, but that salvo falls short. Which Des Moines is that? That's BFK's Des Moines is landing shells on him.
Yep.
Crazy.
Although he's got himself tucked in now, I think he's okay.
He's tucked in pretty well. And the Kremlin is now, this Kremlin up here along the edge of the B cap, kind of outside of this island, it's Kazakh import, is now really focused on saving my virginity. And they're gonna struggle with this a little bit, right? Because Kazakh's also down to like 2/3 HP. Again, 07 working at about a 100-point lead here, halfway mark of the match. BFK's radar picks up Kelsier as he works the northwestern corner of the B cap. Shell's going out and on him, but he's too far away to pick up the Z52 in the B cap itself. Kelsier just got hammered.
Yes, he did.
FIM's destroyers are playing very well, but they're trading a lot of HP for the positions that they have. Kazakh now starting to get farmed. It looks as if Pulley's Hindenburg has now decided, this is my target, this is my mission. Hard to blame him, really. All that Hindenburg pen will eventually burn him out if allowed to continue. The lead.
Kelsier now going in to try to smoke him up.
Yeah, they're going to have to do something. Otherwise, he's going to lose to this Hindenburg spam. It's only a matter of time. Hindi just puts too many shells down range. Kazakh's on fire again. His torpedoes coming in. He's healing. If 07 can get this battleship off the board, that's huge. He's on double fires. He's going out. There he goes.
My stream is playing the Soviet national anthem.
Indeed. That gives 07 a ship lead to go with their cap disadvantage. Up about 130 points and slowly narrowing here with 8 minutes to play in Game 4. Remember, 07 has to win here. This is win or go home for them. They lose this game, their tournament is over, and they're the second place team. They're in their quest to become the first repeat champion we've ever had on North America.
Did you just jinx them?
No,
out.
I doubt that. They don't need my help one way or the other, Zath. These guys are good enough. They don't need my help.
Absolutely.
All right, Jones trying to sneak onto the bottom end of B here. He should be able to do this for free. They may not know it, but they've pushed the Z out completely. They probably don't know, but he's not anywhere near the B cap anymore.
Oh, they do know. Hatsuzaki just took a tick.
There we go. Jones onto the bottom end of B. The Summers, that's Pieces of Pizza, was contesting C. Forced to move. He's out of Des Moines radar range, though. They're pulling Yamamoto's Des Moines off of C, and it looks like they're shuffling him to B, Zath.
Well, I think they kind of figure at this point there's not much to do over at C.
BFK with another radar picking out Kelsier. Kelsier 3 there on the western edge of the cap. Jones is going to bag this cap. They can't stop it now. No, he's going to drift out. He turned his engines on too soon, Zath. He turned his engines on too soon. He was literally seconds away from bagging it. Somehow they've got eyes on the Z-52. I have no idea how. Nope, they were just
BFK
guessing, I
radar
guess.
Earlier.
Possibly the Des Moines radar, I'm not sure. FIM's closing the gap. 6 minutes to play, but it's they're very slow because they're only ticking up one. Well, now they're not closing the gap. Simply because they're not taking up points at sea.
Mm-hmm.
07's destroyer play this game has been just super tight, Zath.
Well, they said they had to get a lot of mileage out of it.
Well, they have.
Amazakaze's going to go down here. Somehow he got hit by potato quality in that smoke. Probably just a guess shot.
He's down on 2,500 HP. More shells coming in. 500 HP for Amatsukaze trying to salvage his ship as he runs out of the sea cap. He's not even spotted. They have no eyes on him.
Like,
uh-oh. Uh-oh, Zath. Pieces of Pizza is dead. Gaishu has moved up way over here on the 9 line, and Pieces is going out right here.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Smolensk assassinating one of 07's destroyers. That's going to allow them to retain control of sea. Gaishu smokes. Does he even get punished? He doesn't really.
Well, here comes the potato quality salvo.
Well, let's see. No, it looks like he might have let it. Oh!
That is definitely a punishment.
Maybe not. Down to 6K for Gaishu in the smoke, but it flips the lead, Zath. FIN now moves out to a less than 5 minutes to play. They've got like a 10-point lead and growing. Amatsukaze's on 5.
Trying so hard.
Just fishing for him in that smoke, I'm sure. Well, look at Gaming for Jesus. He's decided, you know what? Forget it. We're just going to charge this guy and end this insanity. They know that Gaishu is a pressure point they have to push. If they can bag that kill, they'll be able to not only kill him and flip the lead, but then get onto the sea cap and possibly retain that lead. But they got to do it. They know he's there. But Gaishu can't fire. With the Venezia this close in smoke, he'll get spotted.
That's right.
Gaishu's trying to get turned around in that smoke cloud and run north with that island. Except right now he's broadside. He's literally broadside to this guy.
He also has torps available. Matsukaze's torps.
But Gaming for Jesus is about to get. Is he going to get dev struck by this daring salvo? He's going to eat 2.
2.
1. All right. No, he ate 2. He's not out. There he is. He's got Gaishu proxied now. Gaishu puts his torpedoes out. He's out. Are they going to kill the Venezia? They do not. Gaming for Jesus survives. He's flooding and healing on about 14,000 HP as MF Jones gets back into the bottom end of C. That flips the lead and is probably going to allow 07 to retain control of the C cap because Amatsukaze cannot get spotted over here.
Yeah, there's nothing he can do about it.
No, on 500 HP, the next thing that breathes on him, he'll just fall over dead.
So now it's up to the A group, really, as Virginity once again radars at B.
It's radaring at B, I think, just to see if maybe they could sneak out some quick points, but it's not necessary now. 07 wins in 60 seconds, Zath, to force Game 5, unless FIM can come up with a play. Yamamoto radaring now, vainly fishing.
Desperation move.
Yeah, it's a desperation radar trying to just figure out where this Venezia is. But there's no need for the Venezia to even come out from behind the island. Time ticking away. FIM looking for a pressure point. Where can they bag a kill? Where can they lengthen the game? Doyle's Des Moines.
Their only hope is Doyle.
Doyle's Des Moines is the only hope over here on the 1 line. But he's on 7,500 HP. I don't think they can kill him in 20 seconds. They can't even see him right now, can they?
No, Doyle
they
just
can. They can see him. Nope, he went dark. They lost vision on him. 10 seconds. They're going to do it, Zath. We're going to Game 5. Unless we're looking for one of these massive cross-map salvos, but it's not coming.
Nope.
There it is. 07 claims Game 4. And we're going to Game 5. Woo! I gotta say, Zath, that play by Gaishu to come around the corner, and surprise pieces of pizza and just literally annihilate him was so well done. That's exactly the kind of thing that you can get away with when you're spending all your time